Hi, this is Jose Ramon Avina Jr. from Imperial, California, United States of America. Today is Thursday, February 27, 2014. It's 7:13 p.m. Pacific Time. For the news show is a reporter, Jose Ramon Avina Jr. I'm Jose Ramon Avina Jr. Today I'll be talking to you for all the listeners about medication or medicine, which is not good medicine, it's not a good gift, it's evil medicine or evil medication, do not heal anything or all the contrary. That's bad medicine, bad medication, bad or evil medication or evil medicine or evil meds. I mean, that sometimes some people takes, I had taken it before and never help in anything. Not good. A bit, yeah, I have experience with those medications firsthand. It's medication that has been given to me and probably other people from places like they call the same psychiatrists or doctors, like from Imperial County mental health or behavioral health. Like from Imperial County behavioral health. Sometimes other people call it mental health, Imperial County. The medication I had taken, never been good to me. It's more like poison, to put people 6 feet down below, and get buried in a pantheon, graveyard, or who knows, wherever that person ends his life, right? But the way of taking those kinds of meds or medication or medicine, which is called and prescribed by psychiatrists or doctors. Stay tuned. I'm gonna talk to you from those medications about the side effects of those medications. It's like eating a dish, with food, You got the main dish, you on the side, another dish, the side, and the main, the side you don't choose to choose, and it's bad for you. You don't like it, tastes awful, and make you sick. Worse than the main dish. Alright? Kind of like that, let's put it that way. But here we're talking about medication. It's called side effects. Well, side effects are effects that comes with the medication, the effects, and those kind of medications. I just better read it to you, from this book. La Risperidone medication that is given like places like Imperial County Behavioral Health. I took it before. And another one, lorazepam. That's another medication that I took, that was given to me from that place, Behavioral Health, from Imperial County. Doctors I had there, psychiatrist, Dr. Sanam Sharafir, okay, Dr. Archer, and Dr. Brolaski, yeah, from those places, okay, and those medications, are not good. Promise, made me sick. And this book, Mosby's 2014 Nursing Drug Reference, I bought it at Imperial Valley College Bookstore in Imperial, California. It cost me $44.95. Yeah, as a matter of fact, Imperial Valley College has a nursing department, Excuse me, I shouldn't say me. I should say they had a nursing department last time I knew. Imperial Valley College. So about it there. So I'll be talking about the effects or side effects of the medication Risperdal. I show I put this into I find the page easier this page. Risperdal or Risperdal from page 1060 all the way to 1062. That's where it's talking about, or it's written there about side effects. Risperidone, continue next page, see this one, and turn around. Risperidone 1062. Here at the bottom, where your finger is, you can read the side effects. I don't know if you are able to read. Try. There are the effects. Then continue here on the next page, on page 1063. The side effects of those medications. Okay, I'm gonna read the side effects of risperidone. Just about the effects, how bad they are, or how evil they are. I have experienced those medications firsthand. I mean, myself. Okay, very well. Okay, side effects. Risperidone side effects. I'm gonna review. I'm gonna do the best I be able to read them and pronounce them. I try all I can say. Side effects: CNS, EPS, pseudoparkinsonism, acabista, dystonia, tardive dyskinesia, drowsiness, insomnia, agitation, anxiety, headache, seizures, neuroleptic, McLean syndrome, dizziness, suicidal ideation, head titubation. I just read and just right there, okay? It's gonna go back. It's reading there about suicidal ideation. Right here, side effects in red. Just read there. Suicidal ideation. You can read. Probably my pronunciation is bad, terrible, but you read it better in red. Suicidal ideation. Suicidal ideation is like having thoughts suicidal or thoughts killing oneself. Ideation, I mean thoughts or thinking killing, I mean ideation, suicidal ideation, suicidal thoughts, I mean it's about thinking about suicidal or thinking killing oneself or think killing oneself. It's suicidal ideation. It's on those medications, so those medication gives talks killing oneself or killing the person himself, Excuse me, I'm trying to say, yes. I mean, that's what those medications make you think. Yeah, those medication gives suicidal talks. It's not a joke. No, I never had those talks before my entire life before I ever took those medications. Romance. And another man, headache. I used to have headache on a daily basis, daily in 2005. I don't know, for a long time, daily headaches. Excuse me, I should not say, um, uh, daily headaches I had for a long period of time. I used to go to the hospital a lot. Didn't do anything good, right? Talking about hospital, they just collect, don't heal anything. They usually make it worse. Another dizziness. You feel dizzy, like, and now you excuse me, we don't make it to make the person feels dizzy. People like that trying to not to use the word, I just try to keep it like the medication makes a person become dizzy. The spiritual medication. It's not your, I just try to correct, okay? Correction. I don't want to use the word, in this case. We are talking about me, what those medications do, the effects, or cause side effects. And also CV side effects or orthostatic hypotension, tachycardia, heart failure, sudden death, geriatric patients, AB block. Okay, understood? Another the side effects are tachycardia, that means problem with the heart, heart failure, another effect or side effect of the medications. When your heart starts failing, what that means, excuse me, I should not say, talking about gives a heart failure, those medications for people that take it, or can give it, heart failure. When the heart is not working properly, the heart is failing, correct? Everything, okay. There was blurred vision, tinnitus, nausea, vomiting, anorexia. What's anorexia? That's when you're not taking nutrients for your body, right? Excuse me, if you not say that one again. That's when people don't take nutrients, or when a person is not containing nutrients in the person's body, I believe it's because it's not retaining proteins in the body. Uh, I used to go to the doctor and I didn't know why I was feeling weak. And the doctor said, you are not retaining protein. You are throwing the protein away through the urine. He said to me, the doctor out there, we got analysis. Um, and I believe probably because of those medications. Now, beans, excuse me, it's not, beans That's beans. Just help to me. The theory helps reproduce the red blood cells in the blood system, which are the ones that carry the oxygen to the nervous system and the brain in the human body. Yeah, it's a lot of thing. I haven't been taking those medication in years for around. I'm trying to remember. About 5 or 6 years, I haven't been taking medications, any kind of those. I used to have voluntary movements of the body, irregular palpitations of the heart. I felt, yeah, um, headaches almost on a daily basis, blurred vision, roll out the eyes went up like I was going to die, woo, up from my eyes balls up. I felt like I was gonna fall down so many times. Um, How to lose weight even when I work out a lot, and even I try overweight for a while. No, I was not taking drugs, any kind of drugs. No, illegal drug was not taking illegal drugs. How many times I did illegal drugs? Seriously, one or two, only two, two or three, no more. Just marijuana, acid, and I didn't like it. I never took it again in my entire life. No other illegal. What the word illegal? What people call illegal? Usually when people don't pay taxes to the government, they call it illegal. When people pay taxes to the government for some kind of medication, drug, or anything, it's legal because they pay taxes. The only thing, when something is called illegal when people don't pay taxes. So I didn't pay for them. No, I didn't like it. Not at all. Zero. No, I don't have any beaches or anything right there. I just feel like dizzy and I didn't like it. Like I feel that I was moving never again. No, I didn't try that day. I just stayed home, went home, not too far. I didn't even drive. I spent a long time, many years. No. Um, so, people give, excuse me, as I believe those so-called psychiatrists that prescribe medication and very common behavioral health, this kind of, they know that side effect is not right. Sometimes, they are pushy sometimes, even the nurses. Um, I'm not gonna say them all, okay? Uh, no, the nurses are pushy, but some from behavioral health and even doctors, they call psychiatrists, or sometimes they strip out your rights. People, excuse me, sometimes this, I think I'm talking about you, the second person. I got it. Those third person. Talking about me, doctors have behavioral health. Sometimes take people's rights, even when a person has not committed any crimes, and they try to force them to take their medications. I still remember Dr. Archer telling me I was feeling sick with a certain medication you done, and, and what was making me sick This way, just take it. If you're not gonna take it, or I'm gonna let you in. Dr. Archer from Imperial County Behavioral Health. What I will say about that? If somebody else take the freedom of somebody else or cut their freedom, there's an arrest. So, yeah, what Dr. Archer from the Imperial County Behavioral Health said. Committing a crime. He tried to help any. Okay, let's go to the other medication. Lorazepam. Oh, lorazepam. I do my best to explain. Oh, alright, I'm not perfect. I'm not really used to to the cameras and set up all this stuff. I do what I can. No, it's not professional equipment here. Alright. Lorazepam. Now with yes, I went to school in Imperial Valley College in Imperial, California, United States of America. I obtained an AS degree or Associate Science degree for physical education and another Associate Science degree in journalism from Imperial Valley College. I never really practiced those. Uh, I don't remember right now that years I got a degree. I talk to you later about that. So I'm not crazy, huh? I believe those psychiatrists, if they know what's on those medications and they don't heal at all. I mean, they're just trying to kill you, you know. They'll take money for murdering, as you collect mass, mass murderers, doctors. They don't know what they're giving, they're not healing anything. If they don't heal anything with those medications, why do they prescribe those? Who are they trying to trick? They don't care for the people. They just care for the money. Just try to make somebody feels good for poison, make it worse, or what they doing. I believe those kind of medical doctor practices that prescribe those kind of medications should be charged by I don't know what's the charge. Try to commit murder. Again, those medications they knew the effects on it. Correct. Another medication that I took lorazepam. Let's check lorazepam here. On page 755 on the same book. Alcohol should be charged for intent to commit murder, right? For prescribing those kinds of medications. Even the state of California, even the President of the United States of America, correct? They should be tried for taken to trial. When I start taking those medications in the year 1995, I believe it was 1995. I think I'm not wrong. 1995 or 1994. I'm not sure right now. I can check that one. No, it's not a joke. They made me sick worse. There's some people that believe on doctors first before anybody they know or their own family. Sometimes I say that, well, I don't know, should I say they judge me as crazy or ignore me? No. Okay, lorazepam. This medication, side effects. What this for? Actions. You can read it here. Lorazepam. It's in blue highlighted. See? Let's turn the page to the side effects. You can read the side effects there and align to you. Side effects. Wait a minute. Okay. I went over a different page. Lorazepam. So here. Excuse me. Just to make sure. Excuse me, actually I got it wrong, the wrong page showing to you. Page 755. Third page. Lorazepam. Side effects. So here on top. Side effects, CNS, dizziness, drowsiness, confusion, headache, anxiety, tremors, stimulation, fatigue, depression, insomnia, hallucinations, weakness, and steadiness. Side effects on that, dizziness. I feel dizzy. Sometimes drowsiness, confusion. I've been confused before when I took medication, these kinds. So what I try to do with those medications, those doctors, so-called doctors or psychiatrists, causes confusion, anxiety, tremors, stimulation, fatigue. Fatigue is when people start. I've been feeling tired many times before when I was taking those medications. I just wanted to sleep. fail. Depression, those medication causes depression. Insomnia, insomnia, those medication causes insomnia, not able to sleep or not able to sleep well. Uh, those medication causes hallucinations too. Hallucinations. It's not yo. What's the so-called doctors trying to do? Are they really doctors? Do they know what's on those medications? Why do they prescribe them? Do they know they cannot heal anything? Why do they prescribe them? Sometimes they even try, they're pushy in that way. Some of them, some of doctors or psychiatrists. Weakness. What's that? Fantastic. Thank you very much. I was trying to make this video better than the other one I upload to YouTube and Facebook. The sound or the audio was not properly correct and was not properly even with the images, with the moving image, was not properly even. That's video I upload to YouTube or Facebook. Uh, did not come out that good and sound with a lot of static or noise. I don't know what causes that, but I try to improve that, to make it better, and try to be more clear in what I say. So excuse me, I want to say you. So be careful what you take, people or what your kids take on medication when somebody goes to the doctor or psychiatrist. They don't really know what's in the person's mind, head, or what's wrong. Some try to guess, maybe. Some others know that they cannot heal anything, but they still give something for them and obtain their money. Smaller way of living. She's like a murderer, those kind of doctors or psychiatrists. Murderers who are licensed to murder, right? What they, some will say, where they obtain their license. Is that license to murder or a license to do their best to heal people, not put them to sleep, to them for the people to be very face down, and they cover with dirt, be covered with dirt, right? Oh, the last nurse, I don't remember her name, but I'm not blaming she for anything. But the other that was before, Manuel, from Ventura County Behavioral Health, he was too pushy. Like trying to force me to sign some papers I didn't want to sign. Yeah, Nurse Manuel, pushy. Yes, what was going there? I was taken there. I believe those kind of medications are worse than the remedy. There's no healing on them, just make it worse. So I believe it should be treated. Those kind of doctor. I don't have those kind of doctors, psychiatrists. I thought I hear the voice of God Almighty, and it's real. It was not an hallucination. They tried me to say that wasn't a hallucination. Yes, I'm a prophet of God Almighty. True prophet. According to the law, I had the right to take treatment or not. And governors, you don't know what they're giving, healing people with medicine, what's called medicine, medication. If they're doing it on purpose, they should be tried murderers or for try to commit murder or for murdering. I believe the governors know about this, what they're and what they are for, and they allow them to kill innocent people just because they believe. According to United States law, freedom of religion, freedom of speech, and freedom of the press. It's the United States Constitution, correct? United States Constitution is the law of the land, some say. So when I try, you can buy this book. Another medication I used to take, there's six right now. Just those two for now. Try them for later. If there's a judge there that wanna find out about the side effects of those medications and lying or I'm telling the truth, you can do so. You probably have family out there that take medication, believe in doctors, trust doctors. Just because somebody has a title doctor, they believe the person just because of the title. No, I don't have a title of doctor. I'm not a doctor. But I'm not crazy. I'm not stupid. And I'm not a murderer. There's a saying, a prophet do not have any honor in their house and in their country. And it's in the Holy Bible. New Testament is written there. Jerusalem, that kills the prophet, is written somewhere out there in the Holy Bible. Huh. Oh. Stumble stone, Israel. Thank you, my friends, true friends. Those are looking for truth and true justice and the truth of medications. There are shamans out there, they say, some people say, shaman, witches. A shaman a witch, a prophet, and a murderer. There's a saying, witches used to go very early in the mornings, go out witches to the forest, look for plants, for medicines. I believe probably maybe to heal sick people, correct? For shamans, used to go very early in the morning and look for plants, leaves, to find remedies or cures or medicine for healing the people. That's saying right. Now otherwise, okay. Somebody bless my true friends. True friends. Only my true friends. Nothing else but my true friends. Let's leave it for right now. For those two medications should be enough for now. Heart failure causes those medications. What kind of medication? There's a medication for putting to death, putting people in death row. Alright. I don't plan to take any more. And I don't know what I'm taking. Should not be taking it, right? And the way I got healed, when I first was in a mental hospital, that was in Iowa, was in Cherokee Mental Hospital. Before that, I was in a different hospital, and also was taken to Marshalltown Hospital in Iowa in year 1995. I think it was 1995 or 1994. I'm not sure, one of those years. I cannot check. It's been so long. I'm human, remember? What I really was wrong. I used to fast a lot, probably. Uh, not taking enough nutrients, maybe, in my body at the beginning. But maybe I just needed some oxygen on my nervous system and brains. I never had death thoughts. I never had suicidal ideation before. Medication can cause those things. So, as a matter of fact, this doctor, try to remember, Doctor, well, I don't remember right now. Talk about that later, maybe. Dr. Bernard. I met him in Calexico, California. Uh, my uncle had an appointment with him, and I went with my uncle and another person and tried to prescribe that Dr. Bernard some medications. And I told him about those medications causes suicidal thoughts. And as a matter of fact, that Dr. Bernard said that all medication causes those things. All medication causes suicidal thoughts. Probably say in a different words, but Dr. Bernard, GN, I'm not sure if he is from behavioral health or the hospital. I'm not sure. I was not paying attention the day I went with him. He looked kind of oriental or Chinese, kind of looked like the person that came out in a movie, Bruce Lee. One of the new movies, not new, it's way back. Look kind of him, and not very confident. Like Bruce Lee on the movie, Bruce Lee or the life of Bruce Lee. I don't remember how it's called, but he kind of looked like him. He typed really fast, that laptop computer. This young. He said he cannot do anything for my uncle. The medication causes suicidal attacks. Dr. Bernard, GN, in Imperial Valley, California, United States, America. I'm in Calexico, California, United States. From he said that we want to get in contact with him. No, we didn't agree anything. I did not record him or anything. We just talk, listen. I didn't talk him since then. We found out. Excuse me. So, how I did it? Anyways, I just keep it that way until right there. I used to feel tired all the time until one person I was working a security guard with other security services. That day I had a partner. That day I had a partner at Calipatria, some apartments in Calipatria, in California, United States, America, doing security guard work. Me and another person. We were partners that day, and I don't remember his name right now. We were partners for 1 or 2 days, not for very long. We talked about many things. I feel tired all the time. I don't know why. He just started telling me about he having a rattlesnake bite, and he, well, let's stay out of that. She told me that a doctor, supposed to be confidential. I'm not supposed to tell anybody, I believe, but okay, recommend him, the person I was talking. I was feeling weak. Told me probably need oxygen in my brains, and told me about certain product that is sold at GNC, General Nutrition Center, called NO Explode. It's Nuclear Oxygen Explode. Scans and bottles like that. I bought it, and he told me that this NO Explode was mainly made for bodybuilders. So bodybuilders can make their blood system wider and thicker, or the veins in the human body wider and thicker, and that way when the veins are wider and thicker, you can send more oxygen to all the body and be able to pump out more waste, become stronger, make more muscle. When they're wider, and thicker the veins in the human body. So what it does, make the veins wider and thicker. So I bought it. This costs about $10, small one. And there's another one that costs about $40-50. Bigger, but unmarket. I stopped in the highlighters. This about size about $40-50. This about $10 General Nutrition Center. So I bought that, and also start eating beans. As I regenerate the blood, beans, the red blood cells. My theory, the red blood cells, and the red blood cells are the one that carry the oxygen throughout through via the blood system in the human body to all the nervous system or nerve system in the human body. The red blood cells, the oxygen, and more red blood cells carry more oxygen. They have to make it wider so I'm able to think better, kind of strain, eating beans, and make the blood thinner too, thinner a little bit. I mean, so travels more smoother the blood in the system. So if there was some clogging, try to destroy them. Usually use ginseng roots or Chinese ginseng root. My tea, put food sometimes, eat it when it's possible. Even peppers. I try not to eat too much meat, but still do sometimes. It's not a joke. I eat peppers too. Habanero chiles, pepper very hard. So try to heal myself so I can feel better. Those medications behavioral health that they give it there don't help at all. They never did make it worse. If there's a judge out there, or a lawyer that try to help, but there's a lot of people, right? And they're wrong, while they take their medication without them knowing. Alright, thank you. God bless my true friends. Find out what you take before you take. You take something you don't know, it's a risk. Many times I take things without knowing what they are, what they contains. And nobody can assure me anything what it is, maybe, for some people. It's a risk. So, in your root, I don't know work for everybody, but I don't know if it's work for everybody. Maybe for me, I don't used to like beans for a long time. Hardly ate beans before. Yes. About this book, I'm probably about a college bookstore. I have a bookstore there that bought a Salvation Army. Probably a bigger box for $4. Was a bargain. One bunch is medicine books, nurses books, clinical assisting books, psychology books, sociology books, social science book. Uh, our drugs guide of drugs. Even books on law enforcement, law, correction, journalism, and encyclopedia, dictionaries. But this one about Imperial Valley College bookstore cost me $44 with 95 cents. They had a nursing program there. I heard last time. God bless you, my true friends. Only my true friends. See the kingdom again is righteous. I believe seriously in God Almighty. There's only one God. One God. Not two, not three, not four, not five. One God. With many names. And two sides. I don't know how to call that one. The two sides. Nah, some would say two sides. A good side and an evil side. Well, a bad side and a good side. Um, yes, that's my name, God Almighty. Look like many, but it's only one. He is Almighty. We are all part of the essence of God Almighty. We are all made against self a little bit. We are part of God Almighty. Every person in the whole world and everywhere else. That's my belief. No, I'm not fighting for religion. I don't know about you, but you should know them by the fruits, what they do right, how they act, how they freedom of religion, freedom of the press, freedom of speech, according to the Constitution, the law of the land. Correct? There should not be problems. As long as people don't be murdering and stealing. Are we correct? We should be. And the Indians, somebody bless them. We are human, they are humans. We Indian. My last name is Eagle. Aguila, excuse me. Oh, Washo? Washo. That's an Indian name I learned somewhere. José Ramon Avina Águila es mi nombre que yo conozco, me dieron mis padres, yo conozco. Nacionalidad, nacido en México, Mexicali, Baja California, Norte, México. Ciudadanía americana de Estados Unidos, también tomé prueba para la ciudadanía de los Estados Unidos, la pasé y también es una feria que les pagué. Que los Estados Unidos soy ciudadano americano y parece que no hay derecho en Estados Unidos para los mexicanos o nacidos en Estados Unidos o ciudadanos americanos. Debe cambiar eso, espero. ¿Cómo se puede? Solo Dios Todopoderoso, que cae en las injusticias, solo Dios Todopoderoso puede, es el único que puede ayudar. Yo, un ser humano, no soy Jesucristo. Se dice, está escrito en la Santa Biblia, en el Antiguo Testamento, que antes de que viniéramos aquí a la tierra, ya estamos allá con Dios en el cielo. Sí. Y quiero buscar las escrituras. There's a say, just right there, we cut it right there. We got our point. Thank you. Love you. My friend, true friends. And a human being.